are in the middle of Februallage, day 8, and the prompt is cartoon. I am fortunate enough to have a couple of New Yorker magazines to help me with that prompt. I have something in mind, and I think it will come to pass. I also have this other book, movies from 1979. People could order copies of older movies, not just the movies from 1979, but older movies, including some Disney movies. So there are copies, or images rather, of Bambi and Dumbo in here. And I kind of went crazy when I saw that because I'm like, oh yeah, I want to use this. And although I've talked about copyright issue before, that you shouldn't have to worry about it too much, especially if you alter it, I am a little nervous about using a beloved and well-known Disney image in a collage. Thought about altering it a little bit, or adding to it, and I think I'm just going to leave it alone. But this book definitely helped. There were other cartoony images of other movies, live action movies. They did that a lot, I guess, back in the 70s. I remember it well as a kid. But I like, well, for example, here, Funny Girl, something like that, although that's more of a logo. Or this, a really bad B movie. I mean, it's kind of a illustration more so than a cartoon. But staying with the theme of cartoon, had an idea. I think I can play it up a little bit, work with it, and make it my own and not worry about copyright. So let's get to it. This was definitely more of a minimalistic collage, so I kept my guy out, maintained his shadows a bit because that gives the cartoony feeling about him. I also cut these lips out because I thought I wanted to put it on the female form, and it gets definitely cartoony, but I'm not crazy about it. I added eyelashes to these kind of cartoony eyes and gave her another pair of lips because, again, this was not a copyright issue so much, but it was a celebrity and I wanted to mess it up a little bit so you can tell which celebrity she was. If you can guess, I will be impressed, and let me know in the comments if you do. So I am pretty much finished with this. I'm also using this mixed media paper to add for the background. A plain background could work, and I might play with that a little bit also. But I like these dots, and dots is actually a prompt for Februallage this year, so I may want to hold on to this for that. But I do like the way it looked because it's obviously very cartoony, and they stand out. They're more crisp and they're easy to see on a very busy background. So I was looking at that one, and I was looking at the stripes. I had a stripe one. Here we are. So I was looking at both of these. Because again, we got something cartoony going on. Yeah, I'm glad I kept the shadow on his hand because it looks even more like a cartoon. And her eyes are cartoony. So I think this is the prompt. I think I'm going to stay with this. I'm going to go ahead and scan it in and move on to the next collage. We are are going to start working on the prompt that's actually due today that I need to do right now and get it posted on Instagram so y'all can see it. And it's all about Horizon, and I hope you like it.